The researcher decided to have this research as a project because he witnessed some students procrastinate during the exams or requirements. The problem for this project is how procrastination affects the students' learning, and I hypothesize procrastination affects students' learning. The data below provides a variety of questions from the survey. Some of these questions are connected to the essential question of the researcher. The graph shows the grade level of the respondents from randomly selected students of Learning Links Academy who answered this survey. This data shows 65% of the respondents are 10th graders, followed by 30% who are grade 8, and lastly 5 from grade 7. It shows that the majority of the respondents were 10th graders. Graph 2 shows the answer of the respondents on how often they procrastinate, using the scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. It shows 25% of the respondents answered 5 as to how often they procrastinate, which means that they can still manage their procrastination. 20% of the respondents answered 7 as the level of how they procrastinate. 15% of our responded answer 6. It shows that the majority of the respondents has a high level of procrastination. Graph 3 shows the answer of the respondents on how often they do it. It shows 65% of the respondents answered sometimes, followed by 25% of the respondents answered often. Excuse me. The majority of respondents answered sometimes as how often they procrastinate. And graph 4 shows if the respondents have missed their requirements due to procrastination. It shows 21.1% of the respondents answered that they don't have any missing requirements, followed by 10.5% of respondents say that they have missing requirements. It only shows from the result that procrastination has different effects to the respondent. Results below shows that the time the respondents sleep. It shows most of the respondents they sleep at 10 p.m. and beyond. And then the second results below shows what time the respondents do their assignments or requirements. It shows that respondents have different time schedules in working their assignments or requirements. The data have shown in a different perspective on how procrastination affects the learning of the respondents. The data shows that most of the respondents tend to procrastinate in doing their school requirements. Conclusions and recommendations. Based on the results of the survey, it shows that most of the students tend to procrastinate. It also shows that procrastination affects their learning process. For my recommendation to overcome procrastination is to have your time management or do it during the weekend for your free time or your lunch break. Thank you very much.